EOC, we are innovative in the fact that we have a project-based learning model, but we have been able to bring that to the online learning world as well. So our students create their entire curriculum individually. Every little project is their own, and every student has their own curriculum. There's some commonalities. We have our capstone senior project, which is a very large 300 to 500 hour project that all students do, but otherwise every student has been on their own path. They still have to meet the Minnesota state standards, but we help take what they're interested in and what they're passionate about and turn that into academic learning.
One thing that I learned as a student at EdVisions also was that I had a lot of control and power within my education, and I was able to learn about what I wanted. So I really felt like an individual because there was no other student like me.
So I was homeschooled prior to EOC, and I actually chose EOC because I wanted something that had a little bit more structure, but still allowed me a lot of flexibility and experiential learning. And that was exactly what EOC provided. A lot of my projects that I completed throughout the 6 years that I was at EOC were still totally hands-on. I was going out and I was learning things in the real world, but having the kind of that safety net of the advisors and having them there for when there was things that I couldn't teach myself, when whether it was math or harder sciences, the advisors were really there for me throughout all of that.
Well, my role as an advisor is to do some relationship building with advisory, and it also is a good stepping stone for when they're planning and organizing their day to see what they're going to be working on that day. We kind of set the pace with that. So we do all meet together in the morning. And then each student has their own plan, and some of those students, their plan is to meet with me again. So they'll have one-on-one meetings with me. They might have one-on-one meetings with the school counselor or with a paraprofessional or another support staff if they need it. And then they go about their day.
And now that I am an employee, I'm able to kind of share my experience, not only with the things that worked, but also the things that I didn't really like as a student. So I feel like I can empathize with some of the things that they're going through.
The concept of the grades, the credit, those pieces that are really limiting to people that are trying to do online or distance learning right now did not impact us as much. The fact that we really concentrate on relationship building already, that is a fundamental piece of how we do projects, and that individualized and find students' passion is already built in. And so it's been fairly easy for us to also then do all the extra check-ins of how are you feeling emotionally and mentally, and making sure that we're giving those supports and working that into the projects the students are working on. I mean, any life skill, any health skill, that all fits into what's going on with students right now.